Hello friends, I'm so excited about this free campsite that I found in Lamar, Missouri. I'm just passing through and it's a city park, which just works perfectly for me. It's free for one night, otherwise it's $20 a night. There are about 3 or 4 spots out here that have electric hookups. I mean 30 amp and 50 amp and the 20 amp. So very exciting. We're still working on getting the little doxy to my sister for training. Hello, Frankie. Come on, let's go back to the camper. You don't like this little drizzle, huh? Okay, shall we talk about the inconveniences of winter camping in a winterized camper? I do not have water in my tanks, so my toilet doesn't work like it would normally work. Instead, I've got these toilet bags, and I went ahead and put 2 layers into my toilet so that I only have to pull 1 layer out after use. And I did buy a bag of cedar shavings that you would normally use for like maybe a pet hamster or guinea pig or something. So that really is doing a great job of controlling odors, actually. And got one of these sprayers, like that you would put chemicals in to spray your lawn. And my husband modified the sprayer to put like a water hose shower type nozzle on to the tube instead of the wand style that you would use to maybe spray for pests or spray your lawn. The water in it is freezing cold, and I don't want to waste a bunch of my drinking water to boil hot water to add to it. I suppose I could do maybe 1 little kettle. Maybe that would take some of the iciness off of the water temperature. If you have any suggestions for that, leave a comment below, please. I would welcome suggestions. The other thing I dislike about using this separate little portable shower is that it takes up space in my tiny little bathroom, and space is a premium in there. Sorry, the dog keeps trying to wrap himself around me. Oh, he's doing it again. Woo! So, Franklin. Here's my view today at this city park. It's really quite an adorable city park, actually. I love the little old-timey street lights and all of the pretty little trees that they've put in the park. And the best part is for letting me stay here one night for free. You can't beat that. Say hi. Say hi to your mom. Say hi, Mom. We doing well. With all the extra puppy gear, my camper is a mess. I'm not accustomed to having all of this extra stuff underfoot, and I keep spilling the water dish. As soon as I get an opportunity, I am going to de-winterize so that I can use my plumbing like normal. My bathroom is so cluttered right now since I can't use the plumbing. I have so much more in there and it stresses me out. I have my little portable homemade shower, which takes up some of my floor space. I have this bag of cedar chips to cover odors. Anyway, it definitely feels more claustrophobic in my shower. Okay, so my husband prepared tuna salad for me, and I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm actually going to eat it for breakfast. I already had it for lunch one day, and I just want to make sure I get to it before it goes to waste. I'd rather not waste this because my husband made it for me. Teehee. I'm okay with wasting my hard-boiled eggs if I don't get through all of those. While I'm waiting for my bread to toast, I might as well start working on my coffee. I don't know if any of you are familiar with this AeroPress Go, but I really like it. I tried a glass French press, but that didn't work well for me. For one thing, it's glass, and I had to really try to wrap it and secure it, and I just don't have the space for something that isn't really collapsible. And then having to worry about it breaking too. I just don't like that. But the AeroPress Go is plastic, and it's very compact when it's all packed away. And here's my plunger. Much like a French press. But with the French press, trying to clean the grounds out was such a mess. I had grounds everywhere. I mean, it used a lot of water. But with the AeroPress, it's all in this little, it presses down to this little puck, and you force the puck out, and it's pretty neat and clean. There's a little mess on the plunger, but nothing like all the grounds that are in the whole carafe of a French press. That was way too much of a mess for me. Took a lot of water to clean it all out. But this way, this is all of the grounds. They're all contained just right here. So it's easy to wash now. At this point, there are no grounds inside this tube. Let me show you. It's all pretty clean. So yeah, very easy to wash. Say hi to Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mama. What is it, little dude? What is it? Why are we upset today? Yay, nice little breakfast. Breakfast of champions. All right, here we go again, friends. Another day of working in my camper while traveling. And you know what? I know better, but every time I stop a journey and then I start up again, I forget that I am so much slower when I am in the camper. I don't know why, but it just takes me so much longer to get ready. And I can't put my finger on it. Like, why? Why am I so slow and pokey when I'm in the camper? I really don't know. But anyway, I'm ready to start my work day. My daughter's dog is like, got the zoomies, and he's feeling playful. And he's like eating his food dish right now. Or wrestling it. He's wrestling the food dish right now. Wait, is that your leash? You can't chew on your leash, dude. No, I gave you chewies. I have been seeing a whole lot of old stone buildings on Route 66, so that's been interesting. I'm going to look more into that and see if there's historical significance. Southwest Missouri was known for Ozark stone, and many buildings were actually built with this a commonly, easily available stone back in the day. Missouri RV Park in Mountain Grove, Missouri, $47 per night for a pull-through site with electric hookup. This was conveniently located right off the highway, so I went with it. I would much rather have found a better price, but I just couldn't find anything. I'm too tired for puppy energy, but I really do adore him. Okay, so I wanted to share with you how I find some affordable stops along a route. The first resource I use are these books, the Ultimate Public Campground Project books. I am not sponsored by them or affiliated in any way. It's just this is a resource I actually really use that helps me and works well for me. So I'm sharing with you. So one of them is Camping in America's City and Town Parks. And the other book, which has been chewed up by my daughter's dog, is the Corps of Engineers Camping Directory. Both of these are wonderful resources. So the first thing I'm going to do is look up some valid route options in my Google Maps or my Waze or whatever GPS app you prefer. I first find a route that way. So on this particular trip, I was going through Missouri, and I knew that was the big state that I had to get through. So first I found Missouri in the book. Missouri, there we go. So first I went to the map page because I thought, okay, according to my Google Maps, I'm going to come down I-29 into Kansas City, and I'm going to go across I-70 across the state of Missouri to St. Louis, and then I was going to come down this highway going into Paducah, Kentucky. This route, this number 17, would have been a great stop for me, but it was only open April through October, so it wasn't an option. So the first thing I explored was this bullet number 27. So when I go to bullet number 27, this Pilot Grove City Park, they do have dispersed sites. So there's no electric hookup, but then I see it says tents only. That's not an option for me. So back to the drawing board. So then I checked the other book. This is the Corps of Engineer camping book. So I found Missouri here, and I had no luck coming down I-29. There were no Corps of Engineer campsites. Going across I-70 into St. Louis, absolutely no Corps of Engineer campsites. And heading down Highway 55, nothing. So then I thought, what's my next option? I thought, I'll route around Kansas City because we had found in the City Parks book that there was something here, this number 2. So I thought, I'll go this route, and I'll stop at number 2, and I'll stop at number 22. And I did look them up, and they are valid for me, and quite possible. So number 2 is this Hamilton City Lake, dispersed sites, no water, they do have vault and pit toilets, tent and RV camping are allowed. The fee is unknown, but there is a telephone number I can call to check on that. And then bullet number 22 is this Lake View City Park. RV sites are allowed. There is electricity, no toilets, no showers. There is an RV dump. Tents are $5, RVs $10, $8 for local residents. These were great options. So I thought, okay, all right, I'm going to go that route. Well, then when I went back to my GPS to look up the estimated time to take this route, for some reason, this was going to take me quite a bit longer than if I stayed on I-29 and came south here and then headed across on this highway. And it was a significant enough difference that I decided I'd rather explore this other route. So that's what I did. I abandoned this route and instead I found a stop here for $18 a night. That's number 15. So if I could just make it past Kansas City, I could stop at Freeman Community Club RV Park. And it's only $15 a night for a full hookup. When I got there, the rates had gone up since the printing of this book. So it was actually $20 per night. It is first come, first serve, and it's in this town of Freeman. For my next stop, I headed across here towards Springfield, Missouri. And I could not find an affordable stop around here, which is where I wanted to stop next. I thought it would be a good stopping point because you have to remember I'm a digital nomad, so I'm working all day and then having to leave at the end of my workday and drive maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours max to get to another stop. So yeah, the nice thing was I was able to do my whole workday at this Freeman RV Park. They did not have a required checkout time, so that was a blessing. And then I headed this way. Couldn't find anything here, so of course I'm going to check the Corps of Engineer Park, and again I couldn't find anything here that would be a good stopping point. So I stopped at this Missouri RV Park in Mountain Grove. I ended up finding this on my RV Life Trip Wizard app. RV Life Trip Wizard is a paid membership app. I pay an annual fee to have full access to RV Trip Wizard. So I found this on RV Trip Wizard. It was actually $47 for a pull-through site, and that's what I wanted, was a pull-through site. So I got that site, and then I used this book to continue on to find my next stop. And here I found this. It said $16 to $20. I can't remember if it was number 44. Let's look. Let's find number 44. So number 44, River Road. This is where I stopped next. It's open all year. I really liked that, and it was actually free off season. This, said RVs are $16 to $20. Well, in the off season, it was free, and I had electric hookup, and there was maybe one other camper, maybe 2 campers there. It was beautiful. Or the river, it must be a river. Anyway, it was a beautiful stop, and it was free off season. So these books are really great. Highly recommend picking these up. I bought them off of Amazon. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I sure hope that you're getting some value out of my experiences and what I'm passing on to you. I've been RVing now for about 4 years, and I'm just learning all the time and trying new things. Like this year, trying winter camping and camping in a winterized RV. Like I've never done that before. So it's all a new learning experience. And if you have any wisdom or any tips for me, please share. I'm always open to learning from others' experiences. Thank you and have a blessed day.